Hi, my name's Janware and today we're going to make salmon teriyaki. It's Lunar New Year on Monday and I thought it would be a good idea to make something to merit that fact, and also the salmon was reduced in the supermarket today, so I thought I'd build a meal around something that was reduced, easy to cook, quick to cook, and in true Blue Peter fashion I've actually started doing it already. I have here some salmon which I've got skinned and it's currently marinating in a sauce of Japanese mirin sauce, teriyaki sauce, ginger, root, garlic and also a spoonful of sugar. I've also prepared the vegetables, which needed to be in small pieces because they're going to cook quickly. I've got spring onions, I've got mange too, I've got baby corn and I've got carrots which I've cut into small batons, all of which will enable the dish to be cooked quickly. Although I'm not going to probably get as far as that, I actually have some noodles, which are udon noodles, which for Chinese New Year and the Asian New Year, you need to have something long and bendy to go with the meal. Now this could be served with rice, but noodles are more traditional at Lunar New Year because it means that you have a long life because the noodles are long and bendy. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to warm up the wok with some toasted sesame oil, and then I'm going to quickly cook the salmon. Then I shall take the salmon out, add the vegetables, and then within about 2 or 3 minutes the whole meal will be cooked. Obviously the noodles will be cooked separately, but today, for the purpose of this recording, I probably won't get around to putting the noodles out. Okay, so I'm just going to go over to the wok now, and I have got some Japanese toasted sesame oil, which I'm going to put in the wok. Not a lot, because I want it to stay fairly crunchy. I'm going to warm up the wok. Now, this is going to have flavoured fat, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ginger, which I've had in the marinating pan, and the garlic, and I'm going to put it in the fat to flavour it, but then I shall take it out before I actually cook the meal. I'm just going to get the chopsticks, make it a bit more authentic. Just while we wait for the fat to warm up, shouldn't be a couple of minutes, I want it really smoke hot so that the fish will cook very quickly. And as I said, I've already skinned it, so there shouldn't be a problem with the skin. It should cook quickly, straight through, and it's been marinating. It's not quite hot enough for the minute, not far off, but we're nearly ready to roll. I'm just going to shake the marinade from the salmon and put it in the pan, skin side down. Quickly flip it over, make sure both sides are sealed, and then stand by with the veg. Now I'm just going to leave the salmon in the pan where it's just been for a couple of minutes while I very quickly put vegetables in the pan. Again, using the same fat that I just cooked the salmon in. Now here I need to turn up the heat slightly, so because I want the vegetables to stay crisp and I don't want them to go soggy. Now in order to make sure that this is done really high, I'm going to put some boiling water on there just to make sure that the vegetables stay cooked but are still crispy. I've already boiled the kettle, so you can tip it in. Now that should make sure that the vegetables stay crisp and crunchy and that they stay as they are. Meanwhile, I shall use the marinade in on the veg, just to give the vegetables some flavour. Again, this is a very quick dish. You can do it when you've been to work. It doesn't take hours to cook. The longest real part is probably the preparation of the vegetables, because they have to be small and fairly uniform, otherwise it doesn't work so well. Now that's nearly boiling off now, the liquid's nearly all gone. So what I want to do is just quickly add fish back onto the top of it. The steam will carry on finishing the fish off. A couple of minutes now. Now in an ideal world now, I would have the noodles ready and prepared. But today we're not going to use the noodles, even though it's Lunar New Year and we should be eating them. If you were using rice, then obviously you put the rice on before this point in time. You can either use pre-packed rice, in which case it only takes 2 minutes in the microwave, or you can cook your own rice and then keep it hot while it's ready to go. Now that is nearly done. I'm just going to switch it off in a minute to rest so that the fish and the vegetables are all done. And that is salmon teriyaki.